Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Just Easy English podcast. I'm Hazel, and I'm really excited about today's topic.
And I'm Mark. Today we're going to help you feel confident when you walk into any restaurant, anywhere in the world.
That's right, we're talking about ordering food in English. No more pointing at the menu and hoping for the best.
Oh, I've done that so many times. Especially when I traveled to Korea. I pointed at something on the menu, and it looked delicious in the picture.
What did you get?
Octopus. Very chewy. Not what I expected at all.
See? That's exactly why we need to learn how to order properly. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to say, how to ask questions, and how to sound natural.
And before we start, please hit that subscribe button. And in the comments, tell us, what's the most difficult thing about ordering food in English for you?
Okay, Mark, let's imagine we just walked into a restaurant. What happens first?
Just Easy English Podcast.
Wow. Usually someone greets you at the door. They might say, "Good evening. How many people?"
Right, so you need to answer. You can say 2, please, or there are 3 of us.
Very simple. Let me give you another example. If you're alone, you can say, "Just one, please."
Perfect. Now, they might ask, do you have a reservation?
A reservation means you called the restaurant earlier and booked a table. So if you did, you say, "Yes, under the name Lisa," or whatever your name is.
And if you didn't make a reservation?
Just say, "No, we don't have a reservation. Is there a table available?"
That's polite and clear. Okay, everyone listening, let's practice together. Repeat after me. 2, please.
Great. Now try. Do you have a table available?
Nice job. Now the waiter will usually say something like, "Right this way or follow me, please," and they'll take you to your table.
When you sit down, they might say, "Your server will be with you in a moment."
Server means waiter or waitress. It's the person who takes your order and brings your food.
Exactly. So now you're sitting at the table. You're looking at the menu. What do you do next?
Okay, this is where many people feel nervous. The menu has so many words, and sometimes you don't know what they mean.
True, but don't worry. You don't need to understand every single word. Just focus on the important parts.
Right, menus usually have sections. For example, appetizers, main course, desserts, and drinks.
Appetizer means a small dish you eat before the main meal, like soup or salad.
Main course is the big meal, like chicken, fish, pasta, or steak.
And dessert is something sweet at the end. Ice cream, cake, things like that.
Now let me share a tip. When I don't understand something on the menu, I ask the server. I say, "What is this?" and point to the word.
That's smart. Or you can say, "Can you explain this dish?"
Another great question is, what's popular here? This means, what do most people order?
Oh, I love asking that. Because usually, the popular dishes are the best ones.
Exactly. Let's practice. Everyone repeat, what's popular here?
Good. Now try. Can you explain this dish?
Wonderful. Now, Mark, what if someone has a food allergy? Like they can't eat nuts or dairy?
Great question. You need to tell the server. You can say, "I'm allergic to peanuts. Does this dish have peanuts?"
Or, "I can't eat dairy. Is there milk in this?"
Very important to ask. Most restaurants are happy to help you.
Okay, so now you understand the menu. You're ready to order. Let's talk about how to do that. So the server comes to your table. They usually say something like, "Are you ready to order?"
If you're ready, you say, "Yes, please." If you need more time, you say, "Can we have a few more minutes?"
Perfect. Now let's practice the actual order. Mark, you be the server and I'll be the customer.
Okay. Good evening. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I'd like the grilled chicken, please.
See how she said, I'd like? That's polite and natural.
You can also say, I'll have the grilled chicken, or can I get the grilled chicken?
All three are good. But I'd like is the most common and polite.
Now, the server might ask you questions about your dish. For example, how would you like your steak cooked?
This is important. For steak, you can say, medium, please, or well done, please.
Medium means a little pink inside. Well done means fully cooked, no pink.
Another question they might ask, would you like a side dish with that?
A side dish is something extra, like French fries, rice, or vegetables.
So you can say, yes, I'll have the fries, please. Or, can I get a side salad?
Let's do a full practice. Mark, you're the server again.
Hi, are you ready to order?
Yes, I'd like the salmon, please.
Great choice. How would you like that cooked?
Grilled, please.
And what side would you like with that?
I'll have the steamed vegetables, please.
Perfect. Anything to drink?
Just water, please.
Coming right up.
Did everyone hear that? Simple, clear, polite. That's all you need.
Now, Hazel, what about drinks? Let's talk about that.
Right. Drinks are usually ordered at the beginning or with your meal.
The server might ask, what would you like to drink? Or, can I get you something to drink?
You can order water, juice, soda, coffee, tea, or alcohol if you want.
For water, you can say, I'll have water, please. But sometimes they ask, still or sparkling?
Still water means regular water. Sparkling water has bubbles, like soda.
If you want a cold drink with ice, you can say, can I have iced tea, please?
Or if you want a hot drink, I'd like a cup of coffee, please.
Now here's something interesting. In some countries, water is free. In other countries, you have to pay for it. Let's practice ordering drinks. Everyone, repeat after me. I'll have orange juice, please.
Now try. Can I get a glass of water?
Excellent. You're doing great, everyone.
Okay, Mark, let's talk about a situation that happens a lot. What if you want to change something on your order?
Ah, yes, special requests. This is very common. Maybe you don't like onions, or you want extra cheese.
Right, and it's totally okay to ask. You just need to be polite.
For example, you can say, can I have this without onions? Or no onions, please.
If you want something extra, you say, can I get extra cheese on that?
Or, could I have extra sauce on the side? On the side means in a separate small bowl.
Let's practice. Repeat, no onions, please.
Good. Now try. Can I get extra sauce?
Perfect. Now, what if the food arrives and it's not what you ordered?
That happens sometimes. You need to speak up. You can say, excuse me, I ordered the chicken, but this is fish.
Be calm and polite. The server will fix it. You can also say, I think there's been a mistake with my order.
Right. And they'll usually say, I'm so sorry. Let me get that fixed for you.
Another common situation. The food is too cold or not cooked enough.
You can say, excuse me, this is a little cold. Could you warm it up, please?
Or, I asked for well done, but this is still pink. Can you cook it a bit more?
Always start with excuse me and use please and could you. It keeps everything polite and friendly.
Exactly. Remember, the restaurant wants you to be happy, so don't be afraid to ask.
Okay, now let's move to the best part. Compliments and finishing the meal.
So, you're eating and the server comes by. They might ask, how is everything, or is everything okay?
This is your chance to give feedback. If the food is good, say, it's delicious. Thank you. or everything is great.
You can also say, this is really good, or I'm enjoying it.
And if something's wrong, this is when you mention it. But if everything is fine, just smile and say, perfect. Thank you.
Now, if you love the food, you can give a compliment. Compliments make people happy.
You can say, this is the best pasta I've ever had. Or, the flavor is amazing.
Or simply, compliments to the chef. This is a very nice phrase. It means you want to praise the person who cooked the food.
Let's practice. Everyone, say with me, this is delicious.
Now try. Everything is perfect, thank you.
Great job. You know, Hazel, I remember one time I was in a small restaurant in Italy, and I didn't speak much Italian.
What did you do?
I just smiled a lot and said, delicioso after every bite. The owner was so happy. She brought me free dessert.
That's the power of a compliment. It crosses all languages.
Exactly. A smile and a kind word go a long way.
Okay, so now you've finished eating. What happens next?
After you finish your meal, you need to pay. So you need to ask for the bill.
In American English, we say check. In British English, they say bill.
Both are correct. You can say, can I have the check, please? Or, could we get the bill?
Sometimes you can just make a writing gesture in the air, and the server will understand.
True, but it's good to practice saying it. Let's try. Everyone, repeat. Can I have the check, please?
Good. Now try. We're ready for the bill.
Perfect. Now, when the bill comes, you look at it. Make sure everything is correct.
If there's a mistake, you can say, I think there's an error here. We didn't order this.
The server will check and fix it. Now, let's talk about paying. You can pay with cash or card.
If you're paying with a card, the server might bring a card machine to your table. Or they might take your card and bring it back.
And in many countries, you should leave a tip. A tip is extra money you give to thank the server for good service.
In the US, the usual tip is 15 to 20%. In other countries, it might be different.
If you're not sure, you can ask, is the tip included? Or, do I need to add a tip?
Great questions. Now, after you pay, you can say to the server, thank you. Everything was wonderful.
Or, thank you. We really enjoyed it.
Okay, everyone, let's do a quick review of all the important phrases we learned today.
Great idea. I'll say the situation, and you say the phrase.
Ready? First, you arrive at the restaurant. How many people?
2, please.
You need more time to look at the menu.
Can we have a few more minutes?
You want to know what's good?
Mark, what's popular here?
You're ready to order.
I'd like the salmon, please.
You want something without onions.
No onions, please.
The food is delicious.
This is delicious, thank you.
You want to pay?
Can I have the check, please?
Perfect! Now everyone at home, pause for a moment and try saying these phrases out loud. Practice makes progress.
And remember, you don't have to memorize everything. Just remember 2 or 3 phrases, and that's already a big step.
You know, Mark, I want to share one of my students' story. When she first started learning English, she was so scared to go to restaurants.
Really? Why?
Because she thought her pronunciation wasn't good enough. She thought people would laugh at her.
And what happened?
Well, she finally got brave and went to a cafe. She said, I'd like a coffee, please. And the server smiled and said, sure, coming right up.
People are usually very kind.
Exactly. Nobody judged her. Nobody laughed. They just helped her.
That's what I want everyone listening to know. Making mistakes is part of learning, and most people will respect your effort.
Absolutely. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, even if your accent is different, people will understand you.
Because what matters most is not perfect English. What matters is trying. Trying is brave.
That's so true. Every time you practice, you get stronger. Every time you order something in English, you become more confident.
And confidence is the secret. Not perfect words. Not perfect pronunciation. Just confidence and kindness.
I love that. So, everyone, here's my challenge for you. Next time you're at a restaurant, even if it's in your own country, try ordering in English. Just one phrase.
Yes, just say, "I'd like a coffee, please." That's all. Start small.
And when you do it, come back here and tell us in the comments. We want to celebrate with you.
Because every small step is a big victory.
Before we finish, let's give a few final tips for ordering at restaurants.
Tip number 1. Always be polite. Use please and thank you.
Tip number 2, don't be afraid to ask questions. What is this? Or can you recommend something?
Tip number 3. Speak slowly and clearly. You don't have to rush.
Tip number 4, if you don't understand something, ask them to repeat. You can say, "Sorry, can you say that again?"
Tip number 5. Smile. A smile makes everything easier.
And remember, restaurant servers are there to help you. They want you to have a good experience.
So don't stress. Just relax, be yourself, and enjoy the food.
You know, Mark, I think ordering food is one of the best ways to practice real-life English.
I agree. Because you're not just learning words. You're learning how to communicate, how to connect with people.
And that's what language is really about, connecting.
Beautiful. Okay, friends, let's wrap up.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Just Easy English Podcast. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, and share it with a friend who's learning English.
And don't forget to leave a comment. Tell us, what phrase are you going to practice first?
We read every single comment and we love hearing from you.
Before we go, here's your daily reminder. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start.
One phrase today is one step closer to speaking English naturally tomorrow.
So take a deep breath, be brave, and remember, you can do this.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Until then, enjoy your meals and speak with confidence.
Bye for now.